Thanks, and always nice to be back in Noosa, even if we are wearing suit jackets to try and look sharp. I won't be in this tomorrow, I guarantee you that. Here today to tell you all about Sunshine Metals and our latest update on what we've been up to. We're based up in North Queensland, Townsville. We're doing some fantastic work in the district up there. Cautionary statement. All right, the corporate snapshot. So like everyone that's going to follow after me, I'm going to tell you how we're a cheap proposition and we're a definite buy. We're trading day on day with a market cap between 15 and 20 million. And we have currently 1.7 million cash in bank, but we have just sold the Triumph project for $1 million cash and $1 million in scrip in Dart Mining. So we'll have some more dough to top up the bank in the next couple of weeks. And importantly, the board and directors have thrown in a significant amount of money into Sunshine out of their own pocket. This is the leadership team, so myself heading it up, Geo by trade, and I'm joined at the booth over the next couple of days by Matt Price, our exploration manager. So Matt and I both reside up in sunny Townsville, and on the board though we have a wealth of experience in all facets through exploration, development and operational. All right, so Queensland projects, we do have 3 projects still on the books. We do have one flagship project, and that's Ravenswood Consolidated. We're actively looking to divest the Hodgkinson project, and we're still discussing opportunities on Investigator. So the Ravenswood Consolidated is our flagship project. So the investment proposition in Sunshine revolves around assets, results and the team. Ravenswood Consolidated, we have a significant polymetallic resource. It's gold, copper, zinc, lead and silver. And it's in a district that's easily accessed from our head office and a mature district, but immature in exploration terms. Results-wise, we've been turning out some fantastic results over the last 12 months in particular. And we'll talk about those in more detail shortly, and we do have a fantastic technical team based out of Townsville. So we do have significant discovery experience and significant experience in the belt. Townsville is a great place to do business for an exploration company. So we're surrounded by solid infrastructure. We've got rail and power almost to the gate. Rail linking out to Mount Isa, where there's obviously copper and lead smelters. We do have zinc and copper refineries in Townsville and a concentrate export port. It's a prolific district, the Charters Towers district, so it produced over 20 million ounces of gold and 14 million tonnes worth of this polymetallic ore that we're going to talk about more. And that has been processed successfully at the Thalanga mill in the past, and we're looking to progress our Liontown project forward at a rate of knots. So in the last, since I last jumped up here on the stump and we did this last November, we have put out a resource update. There's been a 21% increase in resource tonnes at Liontown from when we first acquired the project, which was only 6 months earlier. Importantly, a lot of that resource is converted into indicated, and Liontown itself, over 60% of the resource is indicated resource at this point. That means there's a higher level of confidence around that estimate. The drill results over the last 12 months have included 20 metres at 18 grams gold, and then we've had some stunning success in a gap zone between 2 resource blocks where we've hit fat zones of gold and copper mineralisation, including 16.2 metres at 4.5 grams gold and 1.1 copper. Big hits in new area that's going to lead to resource growth. So that's the resource as we look onto it. Looking to the north, you can see 2 blocks. One's a 2024 resource growth, it says target. I can assure you it's more than a target. That is going to be a resource growth area, and the resource update will be out at the start of December. We've drilled holes in this gap zone. Our line of thick gold and copper intercepts are right in the middle of the gap, and we've stepped off either side. We're still awaiting assay results from 3 holes on the eastern side of the line of 3 cracking hits up the middle, and we're waiting on the assay results for those. 2025 is, we're not going to take the foot off the pedal at Liontown. We're going to be drilling more, but we see, as well as filling some gaps in the gap zone, we are going to be targeting the western end of the Liontown resource, and we see that as an area that we can significantly expand the resource and keep the ball rolling. We do like that western end. We've modelled up hotter zones within the system. These are zones that we think are going to be copper and gold rich, and we do believe there's another one of these zones emerging to the west. We've just completed some EM work over there, so we've looking for massive copper more than anything else, and results of that work should be out next week. We released some metallurgical results. So this gap zone, we've been working with met results in a zinc equivalent terms for our resource. We're looking to move away from a zinc equivalent. We have to report in that because zinc has been the dominant metal in the ore body, but we've been drilling this footwall horizon. This footwall horizon is rich in gold and copper. So we've done the prelim met work on that now, and we've demonstrated that not only have we got a lot of this stuff, but we can get it out at really efficient recoveries. So we did 2 different studies, one on the gold-only panel, and we ground it to 2 different grind sizes. One was to match the Pajingo mill, which is about 30 kilometres away, toll treating mill, and we got 99.4% recovery on the gold out of that zone. And we ground it at a much more conventional, coarser grind size and still achieved 97.4. We also floated the copper off. It was a significant improvement on our 80% recovery we have been using, achieving 95% recovery on the copper. And then we decided we'd put the concentrate tail back through that CIL circuit, and we upped the recovery on the gold to 92.6, up from 65% that we have been using. So all this equates to us, and 2024 has been a year of fattening the line. We start with a solid resource base, 5.5 million tonne at 12%, recoverable zinc equivalent. It's a terrible way to explain it. We'll not talk about that next year. We'll be talking in gold terms, and we can all understand. We've had exceptional drilling results, exceptional met work, and we're looking forward to that coming out, scheduled for early December this year. So you've got 3 weeks to get on board. Further to that, we've been drilling and doing a lot of work in an area that we think has huge potential around the Highway Reward gold mine, or copper gold mine. So Highway is the big hole in the ground in the middle of the picture there. You can see Liontown in the distance, Waterloo, their resource blocks. So Liontown's 4.5 million tonne, Waterloo's about another 700,000 tonne. This is significant metal in centres along this belt. And we've been just doing first pass drilling on Truncheon and Highway East. We put an announcement out today, mainly so I could tell you guys all about it at the booth, where we put out some prelim observations. We've hit a massive sulphide system, albeit mainly pyrite at this stage, but we are seeing quite a bit of zinc in that system. Highway, interestingly, had a strong zinc halo around it. There's a paper in our release from Economic Geology, talks about a 500 by 200 metre zinc halo. We're pretty happy with what we've seen so far. We're pretty excited about what it might mean for the remaining 8 holes due to be assayed. We've done some prelim field work on Coronation and Coronation South, so off to the north on the line of hills, and we're doing some geophysics as imminent there, so it will be commencing in the next week or 2 and lighting that area up for us as well. All this relates to a heap of news flow coming through, so we've got a whole range of things to look forward to. We've got the RC results out of the Highway East and Truncheon prospects. We've got the 3 remaining diamond holes from the gap zone, all of which we're looking to add extra metal to our resource. We've done some early geophysics on Liontown, that western block, so we can line up our early 2025 drilling and give ourselves the best chance for success. Coronation IP about to kick off, and a resource update is the culmination of the year's work, and we are itching to get that out and about. That's us. That's Sunshine Metals in a nutshell. Come and see us at the booth. We're just across the way. Happy to have a chat. Thanks.